Welcome back to another episode of SNEED-CAST Industry Update. You know, our series that keeps you updated with our ever-changing industry. For those of you that have been watching the series for a while now, you know how this goes. But for those of you that are new, welcome. We'll be covering the latest in manufacturing, packaging, coding, sustainability, and much more. I'm your host, Alexa, and today we'll discuss topics ranging from Honeywell splitting into 3 companies, to tariffs sparking fears of a recession in Mexican border cities, to Smithfield walking us through navigating a complex business environment, to soaring egg prices leading to a surge in raising backyard chickens, and finally, an egg bandit is on the loose, so let's talk about it. So, kicking it off, Honeywell, a prominent U.S. industrial conglomerate with a rich history of innovation in manufacturing, has announced its decision to split into 3 independent companies. Following in the footsteps of other U.S. conglomerates like General Electric, split in 2021, and Alcoa, split in 2015, this strategic move reflects a broader trend to simplify corporate structures to adapt to market pressures and focus on core business. Honeywell has long operated across diverse markets, including aerospace, building technologies, and performance materials. But the split marks a deliberate pivot to enhance operational focus, optimize business performance, and foster sustainable growth. The restructuring will separate Honeywell's business into 3 distinct entities. Advanced Material Business, the spin-off previously announced, is expected to be completed by the end of 2024 or early 2025. Automation Technologies Business, separation expected in the second half of 2026. And Aerospace Technologies Business, separation also expected in the second half of 2026. Honeywell Chairman and CEO Vimal Kapur stated that the split aims to create 3 independent industry-leading companies to unlock shareholder and customer value. The decision follows strategic exploration earlier in 2024, with Elliott Investment Management, which holds a $5 billion stake in the company, playing a significant role in advocating for the restructuring. Over the past 18 months, Honeywell has also sold its personal protective equipment business, made several acquisitions, and announced the Advanced Materials spin-off, all as part of its larger restructuring effort. Honeywell's leadership believes that this separation will allow for better resource allocation, improved competitiveness in each industry, and greater shareholder returns. However, shares fell nearly 3% before the market opened on Thursday, reflecting some initial market uncertainty. Restructuring a company of Honeywell's size comes with significant challenges, including ensuring a smooth transition for its operations workforce and supply chains. The company will need meticulous planning to avoid disruptions while maintaining strong communication with employees, partners, and stakeholders. Honeywell plans to leverage its operational expertise and experienced leadership to mitigate risks and prioritize employee engagement throughout the process. The split is expected to have a far-reaching impact on shareholders, employees, and customers. Shareholders could benefit from far more focused growth within each specialized company, potentially leading to higher returns. Employees may see new opportunities for career development within the streamlined business units, and customers stand to gain from enhanced innovation and tailored service delivery specific to their industries. This move highlights Honeywell's commitment to adapting to a rapidly changing market landscape while unlocking the full potential of its businesses. By joining other conglomerates and simplifying its structure, Honeywell positions itself for long-term growth, innovation, and competitiveness in the industrial market. Moving on, Mexico's border cities are facing economic uncertainty as tariff threats from the United States loom, creating fears of an impending recession. These regions, heavily reliant on cross-border trade, play a vital role in North American supply chains. Approximately 80% of Mexico's exports to the U.S. are manufactured goods, mostly produced in border factories or maquiladoras. Border cities like Tijuana, Ciudad Juárez, and Reynosa contribute significantly to Mexico's $400 billion annual export economy, underscoring the high stakes involved. The tariff threats are part of escalating trade tensions between the U.S. and Mexico, tied to immigration issues and trade imbalances, with significant economic implications for businesses and communities on both sides of the border. The Trump administration announcement of potential tariffs on Mexico imports starting at 5% and increasing incrementally to 25% has sent shockwaves through industries dependent on seamless trade. Cross-border trade accounts for nearly $1.7 billion daily, which could decrease significantly if tariffs are enforced. Key sectors, including automotive and agriculture, stand to take the hardest hit as these tariffs would drastically increase costs. Mexican factories and suppliers known as maquiladoras already operate on tight margins, leaving them vulnerable. Analysts warn that a 25% tariff on Mexican goods could result in over 1 million job losses in the maquiladora industry alone, pushing border regions into an economic crisis. Trade between the two nations reached over $615 billion in 2019, making Mexico the United States' largest trading partner at the time. However, the local economies of border cities are especially at risk. Ciudad Juárez, Tijuana, and Reynosa rely on cross-border trade to sustain jobs, support public services, and drive their economies. Local governments warn that increased unemployment from layoffs in these cities could strain already limited resources, further exacerbating the crisis. One major challenge is the economic strain on business reliant on free-flowing goods across the border. As Juan Perez, a maquiladora owner in Ciudad Juárez, explained, if these tariffs take effect, prices will rise and we won't be able to remain competitive. With maquiladoras contributing heavily to Mexico's export economy, any disruption could have widespread consequences not just for Mexico, but also for U.S. businesses dependent on Mexican manufacturing for their supply chains. American consumers could face higher prices for imported goods as costs increase. To mitigate these risks, binational discussions are ongoing. Mexican officials have introduced stringent immigration measures in an effort to meet U.S. demands and avert the implementation of tariffs. While these negotiations offer some hope, the stakes remain high. Analysts estimate that if tariffs are enacted, Mexico's GDP could contract by 2%, which could have devastating impacts on border regions. If fully implemented, the tariffs could lead to billions in revenue losses for Mexican businesses, higher prices for American consumers, and a ripple effect across global supply chains. Reduced productivity, widespread layoffs, and an economic downturn in border regions seem inevitable under this scenario. In border cities already struggling with tight budgets, the strain on public services and increased unemployment could prove overwhelming. However, ongoing dialogue between the two nations offers a potential path forward. The resilience of border communities, alongside collaboration between governments and industries, will be key in determining how these challenges are addressed. Preventing the tariffs could not only avoid economic catastrophe, but could also preserve the vital role of cross-border trade in sustaining the economies of both countries. Moving on, Smithfield Foods, a global leader in pork production, is navigating an increasingly complex business environment with a forward-looking growth strategy. Under the leadership of its CEO, the company has taken significant steps to overcome industry challenges such as shifting labor dynamics, potential risks from avian influenza, and fluctuating market conditions. In 2024, Smithfield Foods went public, selling shares at $20 and raising approximately $522 million, with WH Group retaining more than 91% ownership of the company. The organization remains committed to sustainable growth while maintaining its position as a key player in the agricultural and food production sector. The CEO emphasized Smithfield's robust growth outlook, underpinned by strong domestic and international demand for pork products. He highlighted recent investment in technology and infrastructure designed to enhance operational efficiency and production capacity. Additionally, Smithfield operates 41 plants across 19 states, supporting its extensive operations. The company has expanded its global footprint, particularly in the Asian market, where demand for high-quality protein sources continues to rise. Over the past couple of years, Smithfield sold off 45,000 acres of farmland, reducing its holding to 85,000 acres, signaling a strategic shift in its asset management. Smithfield's packaged meat division, which includes brands like Eckrich, Armour, and Nathan's Famous, has become a key focus for higher margin growth. This shift toward value-added products reflects Smithfield's adaptability and commitment to meeting the needs of growing global populations. While presenting an optimistic vision, the CEO acknowledged potential challenges. Labor shortages, exacerbated by stricter deportation enforcement, pose a significant risk to the industry. To address this, Smithfield is investing in workforce development programs, including training initiatives and recruitment efforts aimed at attracting long-term talent. Regarding bird flu, the CEO explained that rigorous biosecurity measures are being implemented to minimize risk and ensure animal health. The company has also faced legal challenges, recording $208 million in charges in 2023 related to price fixing and wage fixing lawsuit settlements. Despite these setbacks, Smithfield has demonstrated resilience, reporting $581 million in net income on $10.2 billion in sales during the first 9 months of 2024, a significant turnaround from the $133 million loss recorded in 2023. These proactive measures and financial recoveries demonstrate Smithfield's dedication to mitigating risks while sustaining operations. The outlined strategies and developments position Smithfield for continued growth and resilience in a competitive market. The company's focus on innovation, global expansion, and higher margin products strengthen its ability to serve new and existing markets effectively. By addressing workforce challenges and prioritizing biosecurity, Smithfield is cultivating a sustainable operational model that benefits not only the organization, but also its stakeholders, including employees, customers, and suppliers. Smithfield's financial performance in 2024 showcases its adaptability with strong sales and profitability, underscoring the success of its strategies. As the company continues to refine its operations and expand its packaged meats business, it is well positioned to thrive in the evolving agricultural and food production landscape. These efforts highlight Smithfield's readiness to adapt and succeed in the face of changing industry dynamics. Moving on, the steadily increasing cost of eggs has sparked a remarkable surge in interest across the United States in raising backyard chickens. The growing trend, fueled by economic concerns and a desire for food security, is resonating with homeowners and urban communities alike. According to USDA data, egg prices skyrocketed from an average of $1.79 per dozen in December of 2021 to over $4.25 by December of 2022. Factors such as record high inflation and a devastating avian flu outbreak, which resulted in the culling of over 43 million hens, have significantly driven these price increases. This extraordinary leap in egg cost is leading many to explore alternatives, and for an increasing number of individuals, backyard chicken keeping presents an attractive solution. This trend is reflected in a surge of interest in resources related to chicken raising. According to recent industry reports, hatcheries have experienced dramatic increases in demand, with some reporting a 30 to 50% spike in orders for live chicks compared to previous years. Additionally, Google search data reveals a sharp rise in queries for terms like how to raise chickens and backyard chicken tips, indicating that more people are investigating the feasibility of private egg production as a way to reduce grocery bills and gain greater control over their food sources. While raising chickens for eggs is not a new practice, the current economic climate has sparked a significant resurgence in this tradition. Families across the country are turning to backyard flocks as a way to offset rising grocery costs and reduce reliance on unpredictable supply chains. The surge in popularity has been made more accessible thanks to a robust market for user-friendly chicken coops, nutrient-rich feed options, and online resources to simplify the process for first-time chicken owners. Major agricultural suppliers have noted increased inquiries, with one major hatchery reporting sales of baby chicks doubling in January 2023 compared to the same time in 2022. Moreover, farming and livestock organizations are stepping in to support this growing interest. Workshops, webinars, and free educational programs are being offered to help newcomers navigate the basics of chicken raising. Many participants have cited egg prices as a primary motivation for getting started. For example, a recent survey conducted among prospective chicken owners found that 67% viewed egg production as their main reason for exploring backyard chicken keeping, while 45% highlighted sustainability and food independence as key motivators. Although raising chickens may seem like a straightforward solution, it comes with its own set of challenges. Local regulations present one of the biggest hurdles, as many urban and suburban areas enforcing zoning laws or ordinances that limit the number of backyard poultry a household can keep. Prospective chicken owners must also account for the ongoing care and maintenance of their flocks, which includes providing proper shelter, protecting birds from predators, and addressing veterinary needs. According to poultry experts, feed expenses alone can range from $10 to $25 per bird per month, depending on the breed and quality of the feed. Additionally, improper care can lead to issues such as overcrowding or unsanitary conditions, raising concerns about biosecurity and the risk of disease outbreaks. Richard Martin, a representative from a leading poultry association, cautions that backyard chickens are a commitment, not just a quick fix. He emphasizes the importance of education for new chicken owners, noting that proper flock management is essential for both the health of the birds and the safety of their owners. To address these challenges, community initiatives and agricultural organizations are working proactively to support aspiring chicken keepers. Cities across the country are revising ordinances to accommodate the rising interest in urban chicken keeping, while local extension programs are offering hands-on training sessions to help individuals manage their flocks sustainably. Free resources such as online tutorials and downloadable care guides have also made it easier for first-time chicken owners to gain the knowledge they need to succeed. The movement toward backyard chickens is having effects that extend well beyond individual households. For many, keeping chickens offers more than just economic savings. It provides a sense of empowerment and self-sufficiency. Producing their own food allows individuals to reconnect with nature and gain greater control over what they consume. Additionally, backyard chickens contribute to sustainability by reducing food waste, as they can eat kitchen scraps while their manure serves as natural, nutrient-rich fertilizer for gardens. However, experts also caution against potential pitfalls. A rapid increase in chicken keeping could lead to biosecurity risks if flocks are not properly cared for. Overcrowding, lack of proper sanitation, and limited veterinary knowledge can contribute to the spread of disease, posing risks to both chickens and humans. Addressing these concerns will require ongoing education and collaboration between new chicken owners, the agricultural industry, and local government. Overall, the pivot toward raising backyard chickens is a blend of practicality and a broader shift in attitudes toward food systems. With egg prices remaining volatile, this trend underscores a desire for greater food independence and local sustainability. While challenges exist, the long-term impacts could include a stronger focus on self-sufficiency, a reduced strain on supply chains, and a deeper connection between people and the food they consume. And we've made it to our last story. In Antrim Township, Pennsylvania, a staggering 100,000 eggs valued at approximately $40,000 were stolen from the back of Pete and Jerry's organic distribution trailer on Saturday evening. This unusual theft has left authorities scratching their heads as they work to crack the case. The theft occurred at around 8:40 p.m. and is being treated as a felony due to the monetary value of the stolen eggs. Pete and Jerry's Organics is collaborating with law enforcement to resolve the issue, stating, "We take this matter seriously and are committed to resolving it as quickly as possible." Authorities are reviewing surveillance footage and seeking tips from the public to identify the perpetrator. One of the challenges includes no leads have emerged as of yet, with Trooper First Class Megan Fraser expressing that this heist is unlike anything that she has encountered in her 12-year career. "In my career, I've never heard of 100,000 eggs being stolen. This is definitely unique." One of the solutions posed, the Pennsylvania State Police are relying on tips from the community and follow-ups with potential witnesses to gather critical information about the theft. The heist comes at a time when egg prices are already soaring due to external factors such as bird flu, which has forced farmers to cull millions of chickens each month. Egg prices in the U.S. have more than doubled since mid-2023, with the average price per dozen reaching $4.15 in December. As Easter approaches, the Agriculture Department predicts egg prices may raise another 20%, further straining supply and demand. This case highlights the broader impact of the economic and agricultural challenges facing the egg industry, and it underscores the importance of swift solutions to protect critical food supply chains. This episode of SNEED-CAST Industry Update is brought to you by our SNEED-CAST Titan tabletop printer. The Titan tabletop printer is perfect for businesses making the leap from manual to semi-automated coding, with its horizontal traversing print head capable of producing crisp, high-quality prints up to 12.7 millimeters in height. With an intuitive design, simply load your ink cartridge, create or upload your message, position your product, and activate the motor. Your message is added in seconds. Supporting both solvent and water-based inks in a variety of colors like black, white, red, blue, and even UV, the SNEED-CAST Titan accommodates a wide range of surfaces from aluminum cans and plastic bottle caps to food packaging and ceramic items. Upgrade your coding operations today with the versatile and reliable SNEED-CAST Titan tabletop printer. Like always, stay tuned for our next episode of SNEED-CAST Industry Update. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell down below to stay up to date with all of our great content, and also let us know what topics you'd like to see us talk about here on the show. We look forward to hearing from you all. Bye, everyone.